Dun, dun. I like that song. Hey, how you doing?
Welcome back to Coffee Time. I'm Donna.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be talking about what? What we're going to talk about?
Spring.
Spring is in the air.
No, the things that you do and you prepare for spring.
Oh my goodness. And I'm so happy it's here.
Are you really?
I am. I am a spring and a summertime baby. I love this time of year, mostly the springtime.
You know, you weren't, what baby? You developed this. You enjoy this time of year.
I love it.
Coming out of the winter.
Yes.
Yeah.
The winter, it's cold. I like the winter too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the holidays and everything that comes with the winter, but the springtime is just like a rebirth. You know?
Is it really?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Okay. So you have spring activities, you have planting something and have picnics and going and walking in the park and doing the outside, no, I missed that, the outside cafe.
Yeah.
Because this can be up there drinking coffee going. No. And then, you have spring activities, right? Mm-hmm. And you get to plant things.
Yes.
In the garden.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And when is the right time of year to plant?
Yeah.
So those are the things we're going to talk about. But how are you doing?
I'm doing good. With springtimes comes allergies, unfortunately. So I don't know if anybody recognized my voice. I'm all stuffed up and everything. But other than that, I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. Yeah. I don't want to talk about me though.
Why did you ask?
Because I could. I got it so well. When we come back, we're going to talk more about spring and the things that we do.
Let me get a look at it. Nice.
We're back.
We were talking about gardening.
Yeah. But one of the things that I love about gardening is the different types of flowers.
Right.
Yeah. So I love that. I love all the different colors and everything. And
This year I'm into purple and yellow.
Purple and yellow.
Yes.
They say those are very powerful colors. That's
they
what I
really?
heard. Yeah. Well, that's what I
Powerful?
That's what I read.
Yeah. Powerful colors, and that's what I will be gardening today. Yeah. Or tomorrow, whatever.
But I also wanted to talk about the and I always say this name wrong, was the
Botanical?
at Botanical Gardens. They have these orchids, and they are beautiful. And they do this like every year. It's annual. And
This year is when? It's when this year?
This year I think it's going to be April 19th. I had to look. I had to cheat. It's going to be April 19th, and it's like 13 years going strong that they do this. And
the flowers are gorgeous.
And it's good, and it's in New York, just in case people are wondering, they're like, where is it? It's in New York, and the flowers are gorgeous. And the thing I like about this place is that they educate you, they give you tours and stuff like that, and they teach you how to maintain it. So with me, not being able to plant stuff so well.
What you trying to say?
I can't plant stuff.
Get some Miracle Grow, baby. Get some Miracle
she has
Grow.
a green thumb, and if you give me your plant, I don't think so.
Yeah, Miracle Grow. That's what it's called. The dirt Miracle Grow, the seeding, the everything Miracle Grow, and then you water the plant. You don't let it die now. Don't forget it's out there.
Well, that's me. I put it
makes you
there. I'm like,
happy.
it's cute, and I walk away. I come back, and I'm like,
What happened?
ooh.
That's exactly what she does. I don't understand.
It's sad.
I bought it.
I don't know, death by plant. I don't know.
So anyway, we do have people around us that know how to plant these things.
Yeah.
And what time of the year to plant them. I mean, like right now, I just see pretty flowers. And I want them.
Right.
And I say, okay, I'm going to put them out. I'm not any better than you. It's just that I water my plants.
Right.
And if I don't water it, my husband does, because he's like, you're trying to kill everybody.
Another person with a green thumb. I don't know what it is about me. I will take a plant and I will take it to its grave. And I do water it. That's the sad thing.
So,
I water it.
We have some people that you'll be talking to
Yeah.
that's going to tell you when and how to do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, listen to this for a little bit.
My name's Eleanor Farlow, and I am the greenhouse manager at New Garden Landscaping Nursery gazebo location here on Lawndale. And I have been the manager here for about 1.5 years in the greenhouse, and I've been at the company for about 3 years now. My background is in teaching and working with children, but I've always had a love of the outdoors, and I've always gardened, and I just had an opportunity to take that on as a full-time career, so I made a switch about 3 years ago.
Oh, awesome. So you're saying you have like this major green thumb.
I have a green thumb only due to the many, many years that I've experimented with growing things.
Well, my mom would say like I have like the biggest brown thumb you could ever believe. But just to let you guys know, we're here. We're in like the nursery part of it. Oh my goodness. So if you could kind of like explain to me like exactly what I know you guys know what a nursery is, but can you explain?
Sure. At New Garden we have trees, shrubs, perennials. Those are plants that come back every year. Annuals, which are ones you have to plant every year. And then we have vegetables and herbs and houseplants. Out of those, my biggest love, I have to say, is flowering plants and anything you can eat. So whether it's a fruit tree or a blueberry bush, or herbs, or edible flowers. I love to eat.
Edible flowers?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love to eat, love to grow food, and I manage mostly the annuals area in the greenhouse.
Okay, so this is springtime. So what can you suggest, like, what is the best thing, like, what's the first thing you should start, planting at this time of year?
It's a great time of year to plant shrubs, trees, perennials. It's almost time to plant summer annuals, but not quite. There's some food plants that you can plant now that are cold weather tolerant. There's some that you've got to wait a few more weeks. So for example, in the herbs, people will come in and they're ready to plant cilantro, parsley, basil, and they don't necessarily think about what season it is. It's a little early for basil to go outside, but you can start growing it and pinching it back and using it inside, and then plant it outside in a few weeks. With cilantro and parsley, they'll both be happy outside right now, but the cilantro won't be happy in about 6 weeks because it'll be too hot at night for it. So cilantro is a cool weather herb, parsley's kind of a year-round herb, and thyme as well. Rosemary, lavender, those are all sort of year-round. Basil is definitely a hot weather herb.
So you hear that for all my green thumb people and my brown thumb people, don't do this too early, too late. It actually does make a difference.
It does.
See, I wouldn't know that. I'll probably get in, it's like winter snowing, and I'm like, let me plant it early because I want to look real cute planting it. Meanwhile, I'm killing them all.
Wow, that was great. That was great. Well, you know, spring is also about the renewal.
Yeah.
You know, things that you're cleaning out. Your I mean, it starts really in January when you do that New Year's resolution. It's just by now it's that's rolling on and it's going. And also, myself, I start cleaning out everything, wiping down everything that I haven't done all year long,
cleaning,
opening the windows, letting everything come in.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's like a whole like new
Revital.
Yeah, it really is.
Revitalization.
You know, you can go for walks and it's like it gets darker later, you know, and then it's just like so refreshing. It's just that time of the year. It just, for me, like I said earlier, I just love it. I don't know. I think it's really nice.
I have birds that enjoy where I live. You know, I have birds that they enjoy themselves, and they happen to take up residence in the air vents. And the first year I heard this, I must have went crazy. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? These people, I'm calling them people because I wanted to get them evicted. You know? I'm serious. They come up here and they make all that noise.
Wait a minute, we're supposed to be talking about...
These are birds. These are birds that act like they're human beings and say, I'm taking over. I'm gonna make your life miserable, and I'm gonna have some children, and when I have kids, they're gonna make twice the amount of noise that I make, and they're coming in and they're going out, they're going in. I'm telling you, I love flowers, I love the birds, I love everything. But when it comes to these birds that take residence, and they fight for the little apartment, you know, I call it an apartment. Actually, I call it a condo, but I mean,
You call it a condo?
yeah, they have their own. I think they get granted. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back, y'all. Want some more of
my
this.
gosh. So I want you to explain like all of this because to me it just looks like beautiful green stuff. But
Well,
it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful green stuff, but it's also food. So these are what we call cold weather crops. We've got cabbages of various kinds. We have a few collards left. I'll hold that up so you can see. So collards,
I mean, you really gotta know where your food comes from here.
it's true. It's true. A lot of people are more interested in knowing where their food comes from and who grows it. There are great farmers around the area, but a lot of people are interested in and excited about growing their own food these days. So at this point in the year, you want to plant things that can stand cold weather, because we're still looking at nights in the 30s. We may even have a hard freeze between now and warm, real warm weather. I know. You said that. So we've got cabbages, we've got collards, we've got kale down at the far end, and the taller plant that's very colorful is Swiss chard.
That is this one right here.
At the far end, that's the Swiss chard. It's really pretty. We use it in containers with flowers because it's just so pretty.
Wow.
On the back side of the table, we've got a lot of lettuces.
Okay.
Next week, we're doing a workshop on Saturday. My coworker Alonzo is doing a workshop on planting your own salad bowl container. So everybody that comes to the workshop, they pay a small fee. They go home with a bowl of salad.
Oh, wow.
So that's, we've got a few that came in pre-planted, just kind of as an example and inspiration. But lettuce is one of those crops that you're basically going to be limited in time, but it's a quick growing crop. So within 45 days, you can have big old lettuce plants, but it's got to be cool weather. So don't wait till June to start your lettuce. Start it now.
Don't wait till June.
So that would be a highlight of what we do with the vegetables.
Wow. So I'm also looking at the pot itself. It's gorgeous. So when people come in and they want this beautiful arrangement, like what suggestion do you usually give?
Well, we have someone on staff who is specifically here doing container gardens, custom container gardens for folks. So if you said I have a sunny spot and I want something that's going to look pretty all year round, then probably what we would do with something like that is we'd go out to the shrubs area and pick an evergreen shrub, and that would be the kind of the highlight of the middle of the pot, and then around the base of that there would be room to plant flowers that would do well in the winter, like pansies and violas, and maybe some trailing plants that would winter over, and then when the pansy season is over in the beginning of May or so, you can replace those flowers with something that's going to bloom and be pretty for you all summer.
Okay, we're back, but I gotta ask a question here.
What?
What do you mean by granite?
They have a plush apartment up there. That's all I got to say. There's a little bit of hole, and they have like they bring in their little birds. Their little food and stuff to feed their animals. And I'm spraying because I know they're bringing bugs in there. I haven't seen any, but I know they're bringing bugs in there. And then when I go complain about them, they say, "Well, we can't get rid of them. Now we have to wait till they finish nesting." Well, they do this every year. You know they're gonna nest. You know, when I say granted, they're better off than me. They pay free rent. I mean, it's free. They come in, they go whenever they want to. They got lights.
Let's go back to how we love spring.
Okay. I'm stop venting. The birds and I just don't get along. Yes, I love spring. I do. I really do. And by us showing you guys the gardening and the flowers and everything, that's really what spring is about. Don't let me vent on you, okay? But I do love spring.
Yeah, she really does, because I don't know, I just remember this time of the year and just, you know, us just doing things like picnics and stuff like that in the park. I remember stuff like that. And so, I don't know, to me it's like a chance, you know, hint, hint, fellas, you know, doing a nice picnic for the ladies. I think they would love it, you know.
They would love it. You don't have to go out your way to buy roses. A couple of little carnations or something. It doesn't matter.
Put some hot dogs in that basket.
Yes.
Okay.
Put some hot sauce in there, put some fried chicken. Yeah, a little wine. Oh, have a good time. Those who are near a beach,
Oh,
enjoy the weather.
Oh,
This
that
is
must be so
spring.
beautiful.
This is spring.
Yeah.
You know? Although I don't like salt on my fried chicken, but hey. Enjoy spring is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Clean, cleanse, get it all out there. Clean up the house. Come to my house and get the little apartment upstairs if you want to. I'll be okay with that.
I think the birds will be pissed. I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay, so these are edible. They're very beautiful, by the way.
They are.
Yeah.
And if you really want to make a pretty salad, grow some pansies or violas, which are basically a small cousin of the pansy, and you can put the flowers across the top of your salad. Makes a really pretty salad, and they don't taste too weird. Would you like to try one?
Sure, okay.
Here, I'll pick you one,
Oh my god.
and I'll pick me one.
Yes, okay, I'll see you eat it first.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay.
It might even help with your allergies. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm all
pretty
right.
good.
All right.
It's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
pass out.
It's actually that's a pretty flavorful one.
Yeah, it actually tastes good.
Some of the summer flowers that you can grow that are edible are nasturtiums, and those taste a lot like radish or something like that. They've got a little bit of a bite, a little peppery taste to them, and they are very tasty. But I wouldn't just walk around your yard and pick flowers to eat. You need to have some background information. There are websites online that talk a lot about edible flowers.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes.
Don't go in your yard and start picking flowers and chomping on them.
Right. Just because an animal can eat it doesn't necessarily mean that we can eat it. But you may see, if you plant pansies much, you may see that deer and rabbits both are munching on them. Oh, wow. Well, that is one flower that animals and people can both eat, but not every flower that an animal can partake of is something we can eat. But like would you like to try another one? These are pretty too, aren't they?
I guess so.
You don't have to.
No, I'll try one. I'm of interest. Okay.
You can see if it has any different flavor. It shouldn't have any different flavor based on the color, since this is the same. It's the same family of flowers.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And they're pretty. They're pretty. They do really make a pretty salad too.
Yes, very pretty. I love it. Well, I have to say this has been like so much fun, and I want to thank you so much for having us at New Garden Landscape and trying these plants. So.
Well, I appreciate you coming out today. It's a beautiful spring day, and I'm just glad to see it after all the winter.
Yes, all the winter.
Okay, guys. Next time, when you come back, we're going to be talking about more stuff. Knowledge, talk, everything, you know? Bye-bye.
With his arms